Okay, so Poland is in war again. But they're fighting AI.
Yeah, that's probably just
yes,
grabbing
some miners.
Yeah, they're sort of cleaning up.
Yeah, the very few miners that still remain.
There it
in the
is.
whole Roman Empire.
The League War is building up.
So it's gonna be interesting to see who joins.
We have.
Currently, it doesn't look so well thus far.
That's no surprise so far. We knew exactly what this league was gonna look like. The question is...
Oh, I love this. What is that? One of the Irish tags. Munster is the only one helping the Emperor thus far.
Munster. Some pirates who still have kept some values. Defending the Emperor despite everything.
We don't have any musketeers, no pikemen, but we have some pirates.
We have some pirates to throw in the League War. So I really want to see who is gonna align there with the Catholic.
I mean, that it's very brave by the Irish. They're gonna get slaughtered.
The Pope.
The Pope must help the Emperor.
They must go.
They can't.
Like, especially because Poland have been true to their cause.
They have.
And have kept the front against the Protestants all this time, to the cost of, I imagine, quite a lot of devastation at this point.
Yeah, no, they have been defending the Catholic faith. They can't back down now.
That would be a huge betrayal if the Pope... I mean, Andalusia should go as well. That would be... You know what? I would feel sad if they just went egoist and if they forgot what the Catholic faith had done for them in the past.
So Andalusia, they still have their capital in Iberia, right? That single province.
I think they do, yeah.
They do. So they should be able to join the... here we go, real Texan badass Matthew.
Can you just come here just to show? We will just show you like our one and only the leader of the mighty Texas.
Yes,
you have the most unorthodox.
Yeah,
you have the most unorthodox alliance: pirates, Aztecs, and Texas.
We don't choose, but we're tolerant, okay? if like somebody asks us what's the religion, look at the religious map, and you will get some answers. It's like, if someone,
I mean, because
we protect the freedom of religion, okay? Yeah. If one guy down south just wants to murder his neighbor and give his heart to the sun god so that he rises the next day, it's his God-given right, okay?
Sure is.
Fight it.
A wild question. Are you gonna do something about the religious war in any way, or are you gonna focus on America?
Are you gonna side in this?
I mean, I can't.
No,
my capital is in the wrong place.
but are you gonna...
the right place.
Yeah.
Them on the wrong
But are you gonna declare a separate war or something?
I mean, I'm not saying there is no
discussion
about a set invasion.
So, because I saw there's Norwegians up in Canada.
All right.
So they're sneaking in.
My grandfather was in Normandy, okay? He literally was born there and fought there, and we did not defeat King George Hitler III, so that some god European would come and take our land. We're kind of communism or whatever. Like.
Excellent. Thank you, Mathieu.
You're welcome.
Well, that's one version of Texas to be scared of. I believe we have a representative of Saxony and Poland, so maybe we will learn more about what's cooking in that religious conflict.
I'm here today, with the honored guest of Saxony and Poland. So we have the Protestant League and the Catholic League, and things are heating up. So what do you say, Poland? What's your view on the situation as it stands right now?
Well, it's kind of one-sided right now.
Yeah, we did notice a certain lack of a Papal presence in the Catholic League.
Yeah.
Well, I think this is an obvious consequence of the blatant aggression by both the Pope and the Polish. And their inability to protect the empire. It has been the Protestant nations that have been its core strength.
So you're saying that the blood of the Protestants are
the result of the reason why the empire is so strong. And the Catholic emperor does not represent our interests.
I see. And I'm not even sure who is emperor right now. It's Poland.
It's
Poland.
It's still Poland.
Yeah, it's still Poland.
How are you planning to get some more manpower and allies to help you defend against this Protestant rival. That
Well, we are running around with diplomats trying to see if we can find a solution.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be in a pretty bad taste for the Pope to not join you in that.
Yeah.
You've been upholding your vows to defend the Catholic faith in the Empire.
Yeah.
What are they doing? Why aren't they joining?
I don't know, and that's actually what I'm asking him as well.
What about the Orthodox nations?
Yeah.
So Romania, Serbia, Ruthenia,
And that's a good question.
because they haven't decided yet.
Yeah,
Looks like.
they seem to be real, and that's like the reaction we get when I ask them. They seem to be on the fence. They don't.
Well, that's not what I've heard, but they are fed up with papal aggression in Egypt, in Greece, and they want revenge.
Yeah.
I guess that's so.
All right. I
Yeah.
think maybe we'll need the Pope to come himself to tell us what the hell is
Yeah.
going
Yeah,
on.
I think you need to take in the Pope.
Yeah.
He hadn't been part of what the Pope is doing.
Thank you to the Polish, thank you to the Saxons. We are looking forward to a exciting league war. We are all very hyped up
Hopefully
here.
exciting.
All right.
Hello.
We're back. You'll be happy to know. Back with Jake and Lorenzo. But we're not important enough because we're going right over to the cozy corner.
Hello and welcome to the Cozy Corner. Now I'm joined by the emissaries of a great technological advance. I heard rumors about the great El Gutenbergo. And we have our guests here to tell us more. Tell us what happened.
Well, Spain has discovered a printing press. It has made a way to print books so cheaply and quickly. Books that used to take years to write now take weeks to print.
This is amazing news. Ooh. Yes, I see here. It's a book of Michael here.
Yeah, that exact book is poetry.
Oh yes.
So now we can spread poetry and culture to the masses.
Are we sure it's not heresy? Sounds like heresy.
The Pope says so.
Heresy? So this is a good book, reprinted by the good Spanish people, the good faith.
The Pope chased us with a torch.
All right. Well, we're talking about heresy there. I can't help but feel this printing press is only going to add fuel to the fire that is religious war. Now, I don't think the war is broken out just yet. We have Saxony on one side, Poland on the other, and Poland's just busy cleaving through Bavaria there. But a lot has changed since we were last. I don't remember there being a Prussia. In fact, I seem to recall there being...
Was that Kurland or something?
There was a Kurland, and there was a whole lot of we don't want the target on our back for being Prussia, and now they are Prussia. And they've got the Prussian ideas. Why would they not?
Wouldn't you?
I mean, that would be bold, right? Forming Prussia, but not having Prussian ideas. Imagine that.
Yes, that would be like... it would be like the kind of choice that you don't really want to do. But what are the Pope and the Emperor doing? Because it looks like the Catholic side is not really having much numbers on their side.
Yeah, I mean...
it's just Poland and a bunch of pirates, if I can see.
Okay, but there are rumors that may or may not be substantiated, saying that the Pope and the Emperor have been running around consolidating alliances.
Oh.
So there is a bit of a cahoots going on here. Also, I missed this part. Spain, devout Catholics. I guess they'd had enough of the Pope and decided to go full on heresy.
I kind of understand that, and it's kind of sad because Spain, that was Granada before, was like the bastion of Catholicism. What is happening to that? Is even Andalusia returning to other religions?
I mean, once you change religion once, it's a lot easier to do it again.
Yeah, but turning back to the Pope in this way, that is a disgrace.
Speaking of changing, we're going to change our view over to the comfy corner again, because we have some insidious pirates.
I am lucky enough to have some representatives of the Irish Pirate Confederacy, and we really wanted to have you guys there because you are currently the only two nation backing up the Emperor in the League War. How is that so?
We're the only good Catholic lads left, apparently. The only one who could support the Pope in his time of need.
I mean, the Pope isn't even backing the Emperor. You guys are.
It's
Some might say you might even be better Catholics than the Pope at this time.
I guess I would agree with that.
And so otherwise, well, there is a very clear trend into what pirates are doing, and I'm gonna say pirate do what's pirate gonna do.
In fairness, we've been sitting in the corner over there, surviving and drinking for the last 100 years.
That's a commendable path. Like, I have to say, I can respect that. But what's the plan next? Where are you gonna expand, if anything, or if you're gonna expand at all?
Well, I guess it all comes down to how the League War goes, and who knows what Europe's going to look like afterwards.
Do you have good hopes of winning it in the current?
Oh, of course, yes.
Yeah. No, I think
God
that's
is on our side.
Apparently, we were mistaken. The Holy See decided to join on the Catholic
All right,
side.
and
That is good to hear.
we might actually do that switch live, because I see we have a member of the Holy Church joining us.
all right.
So I will have you.
Let's get ecumenical.
And let's get a representative of the Holy Land. So, like, finally, Your Eminence, we are finally seeing you back up the Emperor in his time of need. What's happening there? How is the alliance shaping?
The alliance so far is the Holy See, the Papal States. We have Switzerland. We have our Irish neighbours to the north. We're currently working on a few other people, but most importantly, we have a whole horde of Crimean screamers coming in from the east. They are willing to work for the Catholic cause, and of course defeat the heathen Protestants.
So is Crimea gonna join your side in the League War?
It certainly is, yes.
Excellent.
They have seen the light, and they have agreed that the Protestant cause is worth defeating.
Excellent. We are certainly looking for that, because so far, and I think my casting friends can probably comment.
Well, I would like to inquire to our ecumenical representative here just how they think their chances are when the wannabe Polish Emperor Grugi I, a couple of dirty Irish pirates that share a little island, and the Papal State are meant to fight against no fewer than 12 heretics that are bundling together against them.
Well, actually, no, it's quality, not quantity. And the Papal States has proven, as of our Irish brethren and, of course, the Crimeans, quite frankly, we're superior to them. We've beaten them in most
Papal States have taken quantity ideas and not quality ideas.
Well, quantity is a quality all of its own.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
But the word of God is
God on your side, and they have renounced God.
The word of God is infallible, so I'll have to take you on that.
All right. Thank you. We are certainly looking forward to see your allies actually join the League.
Well, so are we as well, but also the Protestants. I mean, if Spain is one of them, as we know, they're unreliable. So we're hoping the other ones are unreliable as well.
Far be it for me to interrupt the word of God, but we have the war of the Protestant League effective immediately.
Oh, so what are the sides?
Savoy appears to have pulled the trigger. This is the war of the Protestant League with Savoy. I will do one side and you will do the other.
Okay.
We have, in the red corner, Saxony, Alençon, Bavaria, Brabant, Brunswick, Champagne, England, Frankfurt, Gascony, Lübeck, Mazovia, Mecklenburg, Nitra, Norway, Poland, Prussia, Ravensburg, Romania, Serbia, Trier, and Ulm, representing the filthy heretics.
Did I see Poland?
You saw Poland? Wait, did you see Poland? No, you were looking. Yeah, that's Poland. Yeah, that's Poland.
So Poland.
That is Poland. The Protestant Poland.
I think you might want to reconsider.
I will need to go and speak to his Holy Father.
I can imagine.
Oh God.
In fact, you may want to look at the map
Good news,
here.
by the way. Good news, by the way, because apparently, was it Castile that was joining the Catholic side, but not Spain?
Yeah,
Castile joined.
Yes. Yes, but they could have so much more. And so, who is fighting for the word of God and the word of truth here?
Oh God, it's Nuremberg, Avignon, Castile, France, Liege, Munster, the Papal State, Tyrone.
That's it. It's a sea of red on their Diplo screen. If he says quantity is a quality of its own, he better have a whole lot of quantity.
Oh God, this is very bad.
Yes, indeed.
Why did Poland change sides?
Poland, at the very last minute, decided that they would rather join the, with no religious unity, just join the heretics.
Who is the current emperor then?
Nuremberg.
Yeah.
That's Emperor Nuremberg to you.
Oh God.
So
this is horrible. What the hell is happening? Why did they even do that?
Well, the real question is, why is Crimea not joining in? Because didn't the Word of God just tell us that Crimea is on board for Christian ideals? Yes. Well, they don't appear to be in this. In fact, they're allied with Prussia, who's fighting for the Protestants. Yeah.
They're like, I mean, they can still put up a fight, but they have a faith. But on the other hand, they don't have the men. Like the Protestants have, I think it's 3.5 times the number of troops, more or less.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty. Oh,
but
God,
shout out
crazy.
to Switzerland, who has remained neutral, although they are Catholic. They could certainly join on the Catholic side, but decided not to. Betraying God himself. That's a tough one.
That is like, and I think that people can't join anymore to help.
No, not with the war ongoing.
Yeah. Oh God.
At this rate, France could become the emperor.
Yeah. I mean, they have one vote.
Achievement get. Okay. Well, there won't be much of a France. the re-surrender of Maine. England's coming back 100 years later.
No, you know what? I had to say that I heard a lot of rumors about people being afraid of the Papal state. And actually, this is quite an impressive Papal state, honestly.
Yeah.
Isn't it? This is quite an impressive Papal state.
But
so
I mean,
I understand
Milan and look at that smile on Grugi's face, right? That is not the smile of an honest man.
No, that's
what is going on?
There's no faith. There's no pride.
All right,
nothing.
Bring it over. What have you got for us in Company Corner?
Well, so Henrik the 10th, Grugi the 1st. What the hell happened there?
All right, so I was willing to go out with this war and protect Catholicism. And it was me and Switzerland. I was thinking, yeah, we versus Northern Germany, that's fine. We can do this. And then Norway, England, Spain, and then Serbia, Romania. And we were sitting there, you know what? This guy called Martin Luther, I think he has some pretty good ideas. Here, take the crown.
So we had a moment just before on stream on this very stage where we had a representative of the Papal state when this happened live.
Yeah.
And his moment of, I'm going to have to go to talk to the audience was quite beautiful, I must say. Because I think right now, like the papacy is facing pretty much all of Northern Europe on their own.
Pretty much Europe, not just Northern Europe.
I mean, it was the Papal States was the hook for them to get these allies because everyone hates the Papal States. So that was like, I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna have to bail. I'm just gonna have to be a traitor, like to the cause.
I'm not
You're technically not emperor.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
No, but in spirit and in heart.
I will have to ask you.
But
to
I mean, this is just
that.
a gutter crown.
He's the anti-emperor.
Well, I mean, it was quite the betrayal. How do you hope to, like, first? I imagine your name is on the Oathbreaker.
Oh yeah, that went like that, and I did it with a smile.
Oh. How are you hoping to recover and to have anyone trusting you ever again?
I mean, Switzerland still trusts me. They helped me with this. They actually came up with the plan. Oh well, not half of it. But yeah.
Oh, shaming your allies live on
stream. No, it's brilliant.
All right. Well, I don't know if congratulation of shame is in order. What does the chat think about it? What side is the chat on?
That to Switzerland?
No,
He has
Switzerland
the
is
same-
great.
Shame.
I think shame is the
Love it,
trend
Poland.
there.
Yeah, you've got a
Shame.
fan that says love it Poland, but that is
Shame.
like one.
Boo, like boxes.
I think
Oh yeah, but I mean, exactly on my side because they have been. So when I did this, their entire oh no, I can't use that word. Hug box came to my corner and just like, what did you do? And I just like had a biggest smile.
I
on
will
me.
have to ask you to relinquish
The crown symbolically falling off his head.
Yeah, there is something very clear there. This,
Oh
this
god.
we will
No,
keep.
They surrendered.
We will wait for someone more worthy of wearing it.
Not 100.
Thank nonetheless.
I just have
Nuremberg is a
to
war leader.
interject
Oh,
here
right.
because I have been something that's been bugging me is from the crowning when the Pope crowned you, you know, in this very studio. You said you swore to protect the empire.
Yeah.
Until the Protestants crushed the empire. And I was like, was that a Freudian slip? Was it?
No,
like
no,
everything,
no,
like-
no. It's just I'm a lying bastard, but I'm a alive lying bastard.
Oh, very good, thank
Wow.
you. So let's get back to the casting to see how that war is going.
Okay, so what has happened here now is that the Pope has chucked in the towel. The Pope has decided to just unconditionally surrender. So
Yes.
now those involved have to kind of divvy up the land.
Yeah, you see it.
There we go, there we go. Unconditional surrender. They've dropped their. Well, I wonder if they're going to keep Castile then. Because the funny thing I noticed about the Papal States having Castile is Castile have all these cores on Spain.
Yes.
So if he got a really good war against Spain, he could reconquer so much. Like the Papal State definitely wanted to have a little Iberia for himself.
No, I totally understand that, but I think that the Papal State will not be in condition to actually threaten for a while.
For a
These-
while.
I
They
mean,
won't be destroyed though. They're
Exactly,
too.
they
They have
will,
too much to be destroyed here.
But they will lose quite a bit.
Oh heavens, yes.
And you know what? I think that it was the confidence of the Papal State that led to this disaster in here.
Well, they've always been very confident and
Yeah,
very.
and so far with some reason for that.
Yeah, they've had good reason, but this is. Oh, somebody's yelling to release Provence. I wonder who would do such a thing. But what do you make of Milan, though? Milan. Oh. Milan is meant to be like the Papal State's big friend throughout all of this. Oh, we're being told Pope's eating. Yeah, not great for the old Pope man there. Not great at all.
Wow.
Well, I'm not sure. No, the Pope is not bankrupt.
No, but it's gonna be soon if they don't piece him out. I mean, maybe they just want to destroy him.
Possibly. That's not sporting, though. I mean, at least God tried to defend his religion.
Yeah.
Whereas here we have Orthodox. They're not defending their religion.
I mean,
by
they're not
fighting
gonna
the
lose their
Protestants.
troops, and that is something very good because they surrendered. So even though they can calm down with all the armies they want, they're not gonna lose the troops.
Yeah, troops are exiled. They're pretty safe there.
Yeah, but of course, balance is disastrous. Oh, look at that Jerusalem! Oh my God, it's super juicy. Look at that. And oh, is Jerusalem in the war? No, it's not.
Jerusalem's not in any wars. I mean, they're not in Europe, so they couldn't do.
Yeah,
are
exactly.
they?
But who's occupying this land?
Well, this is split between papals. Remember, Papal State drove this in to separate, probably to keep Jerusalem on
Yes.
this side. But Andalusia just getting in there. This is another point of where the Papal State tries to get in on everything. Server lost. Do you know what's going on that front? Björno? No? Oh, just nope. You got news from the front line there.
Break your wall is no longer empty.
Oh.
But it wasn't empty even before. Are they emptying
Wait, what did the
like per age?
What did the Swiss do to be an oathbreaker?
I am not sure about the Swiss, but yeah, it was actually empty. They emptied it for God knows what reason, but it was empty when I looked before, and now I went to look. So these are all new additions. So Switzerland, Crimea, and Poland has gone up on the wall very quickly. But yeah, what Switzerland did, we will have to try and figure out.
Maybe we shouldn't find out. God, I mean, the last time Switzerland did something, many people died. So
it's called the neutrality.
Yeah, neutrality. It's the new big thing.
Oh.
Okay. Wow, we're in lightning fast.
Cause
at
of that, neutrality.
Yeah. Oh, Champagne back on the map.
Cool.
With cores on Switzerland. Who
Did
wins?
they? No,
March of England. Okay, so now England have their own march that they want to get the cores for. So what's going on between Switzerland and England then? Switzerland have labelled England as a rival, but England don't have the Swiss as a rival. But surely they don't like each other.
Yeah, I mean,
surely.
I'm pretty sure that they're not really very friends.
No, but still, I can't believe England was given such a free pass in coming to the mainland. I thought more resistance would be put up. Maybe Switzerland's just gearing up for that. So we have our peace deal. The Papal State have got a very confusing deal going on here.
What?
Valencia has been released. Urbino has been released. Use your elf eyes here. What else has changed from the Papal State? Avignon is still a vassal.
Yeah, what is the Toulouse? Did they release Provence? No, just Toulouse.
No, just Toulouse. Lucca.
Wow.
What? Was Lucca a part of the Papal States?
Yes.
I guess. Okay. It was under Genoa, but I guess they gave it up.
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
I think that they gave up all the mainland.
Okay, honestly, I don't think this
Go
is...
south. Let's look in Africa.
Oh, what is this? Romania has taken Rosetta.
And what is...
And that is a gateway drug into Andalusia or more of the Papal States or your beloved Jerusalem.
I mean, they already border with Jerusalem.
Yeah. No, I guess they're friendly the whole way. But look at this. This has been taken away from them.
Wow.
Achaia and Morea both made independent.
Why didn't they take them straight?
I don't
Aggressive
understand.
expansion, you mean?
Surely not. Surely not.
I mean, who is coalitioning you anyway? There's nobody next
Maybe
to
it's
you.
just a lot cheaper to make them release than take directly.
Yeah, but then you have to do other wars.
Yeah, but it's different people that have to do other wars. Saxony doesn't have to do it all himself. Saxony just says, look, it's out, you take care of it. Because this was not a war fought between allies, right? So this was just a war between people that happened to be on the same side here.
And what happened to Castile?
Castile still exists and still are a vassal of the Papal State. So the Papal State came out pretty good out of all this, honestly.
It's not destroyed.
No, but maybe they didn't want to be too punitive to him. Maybe they did. Oh man, Mallorca is actually free as well.
What was it before?
This was probably the Papal States.
Fired by the Papal State?
Yeah, it was
the Papal State,
yeah. Core. It was the Papal States before. And this was Andalusia, and this was Genoa. So three different countries had these three wee islands.
I mean, makes sense. By the way, Ibiza's the best one.
Which one's the best one?
Ibiza.
Yeah. Never been. Don't think I will.
But yeah. Oh, look at that. Spain is already...
Yeah, Spain is going for it. I guess Spain wasn't so involved. Wait, was Spain involved in that?
Yes, Spain was in the war. And actually, I think that Spain
yeah.
was the
just straight up annexed.
It's like, okay, I guess I will just get that land myself. But yeah, now they have a Papal State enclave there.
I think Spain is in a good position to just straight up attack Papal Iberia.
Yeah, they have a truce though.
Yeah, but once that's gone, I think we've seen that not everybody wants to back the Papal State, so they'd be a bit more emboldened to attack. I'm curious about Milan though. Why would Milan not do anything?
Milan is at war against?
Milan's at war with Toulouse, another country that is spat out. And let's see, war of Italian aggression, or Milanese aggression. Why would the Italians be so aggressive?
I'm not sure. What kind of interest do they have in that?
Probably these cores. Well, no, that doesn't make sense because they already have a bunch of the cores. Maybe they want to take it and give it straight to the Papal State. That would be my guess. But then why take a two-stab hit?
I mean,
war
while
for
you
it?
can, they could have like declared on Lucca, and it's much more worth province.
Yeah,
maybe not, but
Lucca's a good one. It's farmlands, it's juicy stuff, and it's a natural harbor as well.
Yeah, what about Toulouse, the province in there? What is that?
14, yeah, so a bit more dev, but I'd sooner have Lucca. Yeah, I'd sooner have that sweet, well, okay, both in Genoese trade node, but I would take the natural harbor.
Yeah, of course.
looks like we're gearing up to have another interview in the Cozy Corner with yet another person that hoists up the Jolly Roger. Take it away.
A representative of the Pirates of Munster, I believe.
I am from Munster. Proudly represented the Catholic faith.
One of the few.
We are the first to join their side.
How do you feel about that decision right now?
Very good. We stole some ships from the Brabant, the English, and Norway.
Yeah, I guess you didn't really take any hit in the peace deal, did you?
Nothing at all.
No, so you came up on top, despite all of it.
Sort of. It's a moral victory because we have been losing a lot of stuff lately. So.
It's like, yeah, be happy about the small things. Like, you did not get eradicated, and you did get some chips.
I would say we have the most professional sailormen in the world right now.
It looks like it. Yeah. When will you take on? What's your position on the Genoan Pirates of the Caribbean? Are they your friends?
We like them. They're doing a great job. Keep it up, Genoa.
I have a question for you, if you don't mind. You said you hailed from Munster, but specifically which province? Are you from Yar, R, Yo Ho Ho, Me, or Mateys?
What about Rotor?
I don't remember where I was born. Sorry.
Born on the seas.
Perhaps.
Okay, we've got quite the congregation, actually.
Yeah, the hallway is filling up with people wishing to share their...
Shameful people. How could they do this to the fair Pope?
The pirate Pope. The protector of all pirates,
yes,
the Pope.
They're the only ones that supported us. And Genoa, they're good guys as well.
All right, should we have them all come in?
Yeah, let's just get a whole bunch of people in here, because otherwise we're going to be here all evening if everyone's going to take turns.
Stop us doing it.
Yep, we'll need to huddle up. Someone will have to be your spokesperson. Shall we pick a Saxony? So yeah, I guess we are visited by pretty much the entire Protestant League. And Munster. Yes, take it away. So, what's your take on the development?
Well, I'm just extremely proud to lead this coalition of free European nations to rid the world of the menace that was Nuremberg. And now, now that we've accomplished this, there will be eternal peace in Europe.
Oh, I'm sure. Will never be another war in Europe, for sure. So yes, but weren't we a bit surprised, taken back, like how little damage still they did to the Papal state?
I think that's probably because of the cowardly Polish. They didn't want to meet this mighty coalition and foolishly turned Protestant.
Okay, but the peace deal that was levied against the Papal state, we have difficulties understanding your elevated strategy and would like to inquire about...
So with this many nations, it's tricky to satiate everybody and the exact territorial claims they all want. The main goal we all focused on was making sure that the Pope was taken down as many notches as we could. And the fastest way to release land was just simply by releasing as many nations as possible. So it will be a few years of truce between those released nations and our friends here, but soon those nations, I imagine, will be disappearing.
It looked like a lot of nations that did not involve themselves in the League War has been gobbling up a fair bit, or am I mistaken?
I mean, Valencia is gone, Toulouse is gone, but Serbia is gobbling up Maria, so we got that going for us.
Yep.
So yeah, we will see. This is going to be interesting to see what the actual results of this.
But do you fear divine recompense for all of this?
No.
Well, there you have it.
You should be.
This printing press really was a
Be
good
happy
idea.
with your white piece.
Well,
I have actually a quick question for Saxony. I mean, you had a long history of conflicts with Silesia, that then became Poland, and then became the emperor, Silesia, and now you are the emperor. And do you think that there's gonna be some conflict over the crown of the emperor?
I don't think so. We have an extremely strong alliance. This is something that we've all in the alliance been trying to work towards for some time now. You'll notice that our allies are now electors. So that has given, you should soon see Brunswick becoming Westphalia. They just need one province. So yeah, all our allies are happy with this. We aim to please all of our allies. We're not aiming for massive territorial expansion. So yeah, we hope to be a useful force in Europe for many of the nations that surround us.
Box.
Well, you'll be pleased to know that you can put yourselves to work, because it seems that there is a war of honor against Texas. So you best get your guns out for that.
Looks like Spain wants to get a word in here.
The Spanish printing press will spread the news of Protestant victory to all of Europe.
Steve Gutenbergo is put hard at work. Okay, back to you.
All right, cheers.
So what is this? What you
yeah, I just saw it pop up as well. I was going to look at Brunswick, see what do they need for Westphalia, but just as I was checking that out, it seems that there's a war of honor going on with Texas. What's that all about? Wait, it seems to be over already. That's it. The only thing big in Texas are egos. That's messed up, England. This was not discussed. What? Okay, so there was an extremely short war of honor between Texas and England there. Not quite as much as we were hoping for. Long truce time, though, so I wonder what they gave up.
Oh, maybe some colonies?
Are these? No, these look like they were always Texan.
Yeah.
I think England insulted Texas, so Texas attacked them with diplomatic insult, Casus Belli. So I don't know what drove the English to talk to my diplomats, Mr. Smith and Wesson. Must have just been a babbling buffoon. Okay, England have quite the laundry list of allies, not to mention 2 subjects.
Yeah.
So
I will second the opinion of Monster and say Hogwarts.
Yeah, that's
it feels a little like that, you know.
That's a lot of hugging. He's paying 3 over the odds for all these allies. Look at Norway, Lubeck, Saxonburg, Brunswick, Netherlands, and Spain. Woo, that is heavy going. Backing it up with royal marriages as well. Yeah, I mean, he's married all them and more.
Yeah, just to make sure. But I saw something. I saw Netherlands. I didn't notice that. Was that Brabant?
Yeah, so Brabant has formed the Netherlands. Probably going for those sweet Dutch ideas.
Well, yes, of
Maybe
course.
those.
It's totally worth it.
I'm not sure if they got much in the way of the missions there. Settle North America. Well, good luck. I think Texas would rob it off them quite quickly. Otherwise, though, let's get a top-down view of the wars that are going on. Crimea, gunning down the Mamluks here. They won't have any problem with this. I think they're just trying to further away into Maastricht there. Chagatai, still working on China. I think they're going pretty slow. They're pacing themselves just to gobble up the north. And Chagatai is still a steppe nomad, so they should be able to just take and burn. But there's a whole lot of China to be had. A whole lot.
I think that we should definitely call this World War I.